Arby's. So are the Chiefs. The Chiefs have lost their kicker, Butner, and the Chargers have lost Keenan Allen for Thursday Night Football, Combs. Which one's the bigger loss for Thursday night?
Believe it or not, I'm going to go with Butker being the bigger loss here. I know it's a kicker versus a wide receiver, okay? But losing Keenan Allen, they won last week without him. He wasn't much of a factor in last week's game. Plus, they still have Mike Williams. They got this rookie wide receiver in Joshua Palmer. They've got Jalen Guyton on the squad as well. DeAndre Carter, who is a very good wide receiver. You're going to know that name quickly, especially now that Keenan Allen is out. But Mike Williams and Joshua Palmer just have to step up. And you still got Justin Herbert. You still got Austin Eckler. You've still got Sony Michel. This team's going to be just fine without him. Now, this might be a tight game, as well as the Chiefs played, even though, again, I'm still not high on the Chiefs. As well as they played against the Cardinals, this might be a tight game. And in that tight game, you're going to need a field goal. You're going to need a big field goal. And who's that going to come from? Are you going to bring in your punter? Is what's his name? Tommy Townsend?
No.
Are you going to bring in Tommy Townsend and try to kick the field goal?
Nope. You're going to bring in Justin
who's going to
Reed.
kick this field goal for you?
Safety Justin Reed. The same guy that kicked PATs for him last week, Combs. The same guy that kicked him 4 touchbacks when Buckner got hurt.
Right, but if you need a 57-yard field goal to win the game, who's coming in?
Justin Reed, he kicked a 60-yarder in practice today.
Give me a break.
No,
Stop it.
Stop
it.
Keenan Allen.
So that you think that having a safety kick field goals, having a safety have to do a pressure situation, kick a 53-yard field goal is worse than losing a wide receiver when you've got other wide receivers that are more than capable of carrying that load?
Right. Think about this. If you have a safety, a football player, kickers are football players too, right? But they're really not football players. They're freaking mental cases. Let's just be honest about it. If you actually have a football player kicking field goals, think about this. It might be a pressure situation. You might be down by 2. It might be 4th and 3, whatever, right? You can run that fire call all day long. Justin Reed in the open field with the ball versus a bunch of second-team special teamers. Give me Justin Reed all day long. You now have to plan for a totally different game plan in this game now, Combs, just because you have to worry about the going for 2 aspect. You have to worry about the fake field goal aspect even more. When you have a punter and a kicker holding and kicking the ball, you don't really worry about it too much. Yes, maybe once in a while Pat McAfee gets out in the open field and scampers for 25 yards, right? Once in a blue moon. Justin Reed can do that 9 out of 10 times and whoop that ass. Shit. Now, Keenan Allen is a very integral part of this Chargers offense. And I wish he would play because I have him on my fantasy team. But with that being said, really, Keenan Allen is the bigger loss because the Chargers are probably going to have to go point for point with the Kansas City Chiefs in Thursday night game, and having a receiver out like Keenan Allen is going to definitely hurt that moving forward. So, they're fine.
Chargers by 2 scores.